Nosotros papaya to you, my friend. Flatface here, and before we get into the beautiful chaos that is episode 400, I'm here to tell you must cop our brand new merch. Forecasts are projecting a very hot summer, so why not cool down and take a big bite out of TigerBelly's tri-colored Neapolitan Pops. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. 3 distinct colors located on TigerBelly's tri-colored Neapolitan Pops. Make sure you pre-order your tees today at www.slepkingdom.com. And in honor of episode 400, go get yourself a limited edition TigerBelly beanie letting everyone know you've been part of the Slep Kingdom since 2016. Once again, you can pre-order at slepkingdom.com. Now on to the show.
Yeah. Kanye was there
Where?
at the Comedy Store.
What was his whole energy? What did people say?
He just walked. I remember he was there for a second, and he just ran across the street. And then
did he stay and watch shows?
no, Chappelle was there.
Oh, okay, got it.
Chappelle, I guess the weekday. The weekday was there.
Weekday was there, yeah.
Yeah. And then what is it called?
Weekend.
That's right, from Canada. The
April.
Canadians' weekend.
Keep going. Okay, you know
Right.
some stuff.
And I think, honestly, I think my mood is a little weird because of what you made me do.
What did I make you do?
You know what you made me do.
I didn't know what I was making you do until I made you do it.
Yeah. And then I don't know, but what
And
is
that
that you
is
made
why
me
she's
do?
Khalyla. That's amazing.
Okay, so I'll give you a quick synopsis of Bobby and my weekend. He was like, I'm going to come over. I said, okay, fine. Come on over. There's a movie I think we should watch.
Horror movie, by the way.
Because I didn't know. All I knew is that it was a Blumhouse movie. I was like, okay,
Those
cool.
are
I
good.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, I stumbled onto this thing on TikTok. People are like, you guys, like, watch this movie. Don't watch the trailer. Just watch it and tell me how long you last. So I was like, Bobby, we've got to watch.
I know. But don't you think we should have seen the trailer?
I don't think so.
If we would have seen the trailer, we would have never saw the movie.
Can you pitch for the audience? That's the log line.
Okay, the
No,
log
there's
line-
no. You can't.
You can't give a log.
You can't
line.
log line.
But the movie is called Soft and Quiet. And it's not on like the top 10 Netflix recommendations or anything like that.
Nice.
I just like, look, if you know what it's about, you're not going to watch it.
Okay.
Is it well done?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it executed well?
Yes.
Yes.
Why are you complaining? It's great.
Is the acting good? Pretty good.
Really good.
Realistic, right? They have all the things.
Is it one shot the whole time?
Yeah, but you know what? It took 4 days to shoot. That's what this nerd just said.
It took 4 days
Yesterday,
to
this
shoot.
nerd. Yeah, it took 4 days.
to shoot.
Fancy, is that how long it took?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of rehearsal and then eight
This guy.
of shoot.
It took-
It's like 6 or 7 shots, but linked together like invisible.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell me why it bothered you so much.
Why did it bother you?
You know what?
Yeah.
I have regrets, and I wish that I haven't been able to kind of sleep well.
Me either. Me either. You fucked me up, man.
You
You're the one that told me to watch
I
it.
do agree.
Because whenever you recommend something, I watch it.
And what did I say? I was like, I don't know what it's about. It could be terrible, but you were like, fuck it, let's roll the dice.
Well, when you tell me when I'm
Hey, risky. I like it.
And then we had Indian food. We took a break midway through, and it was like, we had Indian food. And then I said, we don't have to watch the rest of the movie.
What's Ken doing?
Taking notes, maybe?
Are you taking notes? No. What were you doing?
I think he's high. He's our new John.
What were you doing?
He was texting.
Are you high right now?
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't care if you're high. You just have high eyes right now. Not because you're Asian, but I'm just
No, you
saying.
got high eyes, dude.
Yeah. What?
I think it's because I'm Asian.
No. Don't do that. Because I'm Asian too, and I wasn't saying that. Oh, you have Asian eyes. That's why you look high.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so we had a halftime show. We stopped halfway through the movie, and he said, let's eat some Indian food. We ate Indian food. I was like, we don't have to watch the rest. You have a spot at the store. Why don't you just go? And you were like, we have to finish it. So that second half was your fault. And the second half was the worst part.
Why would I say that we had to finish it in your mind?
OCD maybe? You have to
No.
finish.
Because in my mind, I'm like, this has to pay off. I mean, in your mind, you're like, oh, this is really fucked up what we're watching. It's very tense, But there's going to be a great payoff. You know what I mean? There could be a million ways that this could pay off, right?
Yeah.
Do they get there? Never.
I think that they should have a part 2.
Me too.
But anyways, you guys watch it at...
I'll just tell you what it's about.
Okay, you just said you.
I can't stop it. I got to tell you what it's about.
All right, give it to us.
What?
Give it to us.
Have you heard about the movie?
No.
Check it out, bro. It's about school teachers, man. No, it's no, no. It kind of is though.
All right.
So it opens up with a school teacher.
Okay.
She's like, she starts off in the toilet.
Yeah.
And she takes a pregnancy test, right?
Okay.
And then in your mind, and I guess she can't get pregnant.
Okay.
Right? She starts crying, and she's not pregnant. So just the camera follows her out. She goes through. She sees a Colombian cleanup, a janitor.
Why did you
Mexican?
Why did you say Colombian? That's kind of cool. I thought for sure you were going to say Mexican. You chose a different race. It was never
Because I'm
explained
growing.
what she was.
Because I'm growing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Usually all
I'm growing and I'm getting a better person as a person.
Hey, good job.
I'm like growing. I'm like totally growing. I'm evolved. My
Okay.
mind and my eyes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What Asian is that guy?
What? He's the kind, the high kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the high kind.
Yeah.
No, you know what? He seems like a machete type.
Oh,
What's the
interesting.
machete
What is the
type?
machete type? What country would you place that on?
He's not Korean. There's no way he's Korean.
There we go.
No, you couldn't.
Could not be.
No, because you have a Japanese face.
I've been mistaken for Korean though. So how do you explain that?
Yeah,
Okay.
they had autism. I don't know.
Here's a hint. See how we came in and out of the brush?
Cambodian.
So close.
Hey, Vietnamese.
Yes.
go.
Really? They're close.
They are close.
You know what? You're
Geographic-
Yeah, I'm evolving. That's all I know is I'm evolving.
evolving. It's fine.
I'm getting better as a guy. All
Finish
right.
the story.
Yeah.
All right. So she goes out and she sees a little kid in the front and she's very nice. And then they follow this lady across the street. She goes into the woods and she ends up at a church,
Okay.
like a oldie wooden
The
church.
whole thing, Bobby.
What?
The whole beginning to end.
I have to. There's the only way. The only way to
explain this.
Okay, I'll do it as fast as I can.
Okay.
Basically, and this is if I don't explain it, it's going to be confusing.
Okay.
She has a pie.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. She brings a pie.
She has a pie. She
To a
opens up the
meeting.
pie, and there's all these white ladies at this church meeting, and on the pie is a swastika
Oh.
on the face of the pie.
Okay.
Right. And then it turns out like they're all like white supremacists.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And then
All these ladies are.
and then they get kicked out of the church because anyway. Then they end up at a store.
Yeah.
Right. And one of the white supremacist ladies owns a store, and they're all getting wine and cheese and stuff. And two Colombians, I don't know where they are. Two native.
We don't know. It
We
was
don't know.
not-
Two brown girls, cute girls, sisters come in.
Yeah.
They have an altercation with these ladies. The ladies decide we're gonna go to their house and fuck them up. They go to their house.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't spoil the rest.
No, I have to. That's the only way to go
He's
through
giving
it.
us every character arc for every person.
What?
Don't spoil the rest. Don't spoil the rest.
All right.
That's it.
Anyway, that's what happens.
It's very simple, really fucked up. But Bobby, and this is absolutely no disrespect to you at all.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Guys, I think it's time to start the podcast. As you know, we love to do our theme song.
Oh my
before we
God.
Start. Gentlemen, whenever you're ready.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know why I'm crying.
Just cry.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my my god, that was so good.
Hey man, thank you so much.
Wait a second. How long did it take for you guys to learn the lyrics?
Well, we took a class in fake Asian. We figured it out.
Did it take a while or not?
It did take a little while.
Well, you guys absolutely nailed that. Oh my god.
Thank you.
It was the perfect thing for the perfect moment, and thank you so much.
Wait, that was so.
And by the way, guys, these guys are the Accidentals.
Wow.
Check them out.
Yeah.
Hashtag the accidentals.
The accidental. And you guys tour? I don't know what's a tour. I mean, you guys do shows?
Well, we go where the work is.
Yeah,
Come on.
Work is. You know what I mean?
That's right. Well, we have one more thing for you.
Oh, go ahead.
One more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lee is the slap king. Khalyla is the slap queen. Gilbert has the flattest face, and George is terrible at stand-up. Belly fan, congratulations on 400 episodes.
You guys are so
Also buy new merch at www.slaptkingdom.com.
The Accidentals, everybody!
so much. I love you guys.
Incredible, you guys.
Thank you. My whole life.
I'm so glad.
Thank you so much,
Can we
guys.
get a quick pick?
Yeah, do a quick pick.
It's TigerBelly.
Congratulations to you, my friend, for being great.
We love you guys.
I love
Thanks,
you guys.
Chris. Everyone, guys.
Oh, that
I
was
love
so
you guys.
sweet.
So sweet.
Wow. George is bad at stand-up.
That's so
Why
sweet.
is that the laugh? Why is
Yeah. Hey, edit that whole part out. I'm kidding. That was really amazing. Did you set that up?
No, they showed up here, man. Of course they did.
You know what, Gilbert? I just have to say, man, you're the heart of the show.
Oh, thank you.
Don't you think?
Sorry, George.
Oh, George is.
No,
we're
you're the
both-
brains.
We're brains and
You're-
heart. We'll take it.
You're the brains.
I'm happy
dude. Yeah,
with that.
you're the heart. I'm the butthole for sure.
I'm the.
Well, who's the butthole?
I'm the butthole.
You guys are both kind of butthole.
We're both buttholes. We can
You're
only
the
have
mouth.
one.
You're the mouth.
No, you're the mouth.
You're the butthole.
I'm the butthole.
You're the butthole.
I'm the butthole.
Yeah.
I take the shit.
Yeah. What is he?
Andres?
He's inside the body somewhere.
He's a
Yeah, I
body
don't know what
part
it is.
inside.
You know what? I would say you're maybe more like a spleen.
He's not a
Useless?
spleen.
That's
He's not a
useless.
spleen.
That's
A
useless.
spleen? That's not.
Yeah.
What is a spleen?
It's really a big organ, and they do some stuff with farts.
I'm just happy to be a part of the body.
You're like a liver.
A liver is essential.
How many livers are there?
One.
Kidney. Well, the kidney has two.
Two.
You're a kidney. We can get rid of one and still live.
Yeah.
No, you're everything, man. Thank you. And sorry for calling you Bean. That was rude.
I'm so glad those guys came before what I was gonna say, because I would have fucked up the mood completely.
What were you gonna say?
Don't say
I was
it.
talking to a friend of yours who will remain unnamed, but basically we came across like a TikTok of this girl who was like, I've had 3 kids and all of my kids have Down syndrome, and she was like, and she's like she was like, I don't understand. So her doctor was like, I think you should take a genetic test to see if you have Down syndrome. She was like, I clearly don't have Down syndrome. And she got tested, and she does.
How would she not?
And so this friend of yours was like, don't you think Bobby needs to get tested? I didn't say it. It was your friend. And I was like, well, and he was like, is there a way for us to just swab his cheeks without knowing?
I think he'll just do it.
Let me ask you something.
I didn't say it.
I know you didn't.
This is interesting. Look at the way his hands are.
Yeah, and this is my. see what I'm doing with my hands? This is me being very spiritual in the moment and no feelings attached to it. This is what I do. If I was like a preacher, this would be my main hand thing.
That's your praying hands.
Yeah, I do like this. So I implore you. Who's this person that?
I'm not going to
No,
say.
you will tell me.
Okay.
I implore with you.
After
and I
the
beg
show,
of
I'll
you.
tell you.
Well, we could edit it out. Just tell me it'll. Okay, I know.
No way.
And can I just say this? Since you told me, maybe because I know who you're saying, maybe he should get tested.
Maybe both of you
Because
guys.
I was looking at his hands and his head the other day. His head, dude. His head is 3 times bigger than most people's heads, right? And his hands are like a little bit thick and a little
Nothing wrong with that.
misshapen.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it, right? So maybe he has the Downs.
No, it's not
I will
about
take the test.
appearance of it. It's about just,
Now, could I get 20%?
Yeah, so it's called mosaicism.
Love it.
Oh, I have that already.
So
I have mosaicism.
like
That's
just some of your styles. I thought it was just really freaking cool. And anyways, that's your friend.
Wow.
You have great friends.
So somebody got tested for it and they have a little bit of it.
Yeah, but she passed it down to all 3 of her children.
Oh, but then they got full blown that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So that was really interesting. So she explains it really well on TikTok, like how that happens and everything.
I know that there's something wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what it is, But there is something wrong. I don't know what. I got dropped in my head or something, you know what I mean? Or cougar. Not a cougar.
Cougar.
I don't know. I've never seen a cougar in my
Cougar
life.
attacked you.
I've never seen a cougar in my life. Now I would say like maybe
What
like
was your train of thought when you said cougar just now?
some sort of animal.
Like attacked you?
Yeah. I had this recurring dream that when I was a kid, I was in the forest because there was like woods by my house. Because we're like frontiers people
Yeah.
in Poway. There was woods next to the country club that
Still woods.
It's still woods, right? And I had this recurring dream that I was attacked by some sort of creature out there, like a coyote or something.
Okay.
How would you decipher that dream? Why would you be attacked by an
I think maybe I was attacked by an animal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad.
That's him. You're right.
that's the coyote.
That's true. That's the coyote. Yeah.
A full-blown mammal attacked you. It was your father.
Yeah, he yelled at me. The only memory I have of him is of the jacket I lost. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
it's
Wait,
the only
repeat
memory.
that story.
I know. What?
Say it again.
I remember my dad going, "Let's go park."
To the park?
Yeah, let's go to park. Because I think my mom was telling him like, you have to do more. So we just sat on this park bench in a park.
Why is that so
Why was that
funny?
so-
Bro,
Okay,
that was the
funny.
most diabolical, evil laugh
What?
I've never fucking seen in
Why
my
did you
fucking
do
life.
that? Speaking
Bro,
of
what the fuck is your problem? That was fucked up what you did, Andreas, right?
Sorry, I was projecting.
Yeah. So we're on a park bench, and I remember he didn't bring a ball or anything. We just sat there, but I remember being, this is nice, because he's never invited me to anything. And then we left, and I forgot my jacket there, and I remember him yelling at me for leaving the jacket. But that's my only real memory of my dad doing something kind. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But followed up by something not so kind.
What do you mean?
Well, like you got in trouble.
But still,
for it.
even that was attention, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know why I just got into that. But yeah, maybe that's the dream that I have of like he's the animal in the forest.
Maybe.
Yeah, and he's a cougar, so I wasn't wrong.
Mountain lion.
Yeah, mountain lion.
We have them in California.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we good now, Andreas?
That was crazy.
Okay, that was crazy. You want to hurt me, huh?
No.
Yeah. It just didn't come out normally. Like you had something in your throat. You have resentments?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Who do you think has more resentments toward you, George or Andres? When you look at both of them,
I have a feeling that everyone has resentments in the room. And
Should we air 'em out
I
loud?
think we should air them out loud because it's the 400th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just want to say to people that's listening or not listening, right, that I will never quit this podcast.
Beautiful.
This podcast will go on as long as I have breath in my body. It's my home. Just listen to that song that we came up with and all the experiences we've had on this podcast.
Do you remember recording that song together?
I remember that. That was amazing.
Can you tell us the story for the audience listening?
Well, she always has to push me to do things, so I was like,
That's not true. You're already wrong.
Oh.
You were on GarageBand one
That's
day.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I would play you songs
yeah.
on GarageBand, but I never thought about singing on top of them. I think you encouraged me to sing.
And we were in bed.
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh, listen to this. And then you played around with gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take the second half. And I played around with gibberish. We did it once and
One take.
once only. And that was it.
That was it. When you listen to the episode, do you hear her part too?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That was a one-shot thing.
One-shot deal.
We
Yeah,
never tried to fix it or anything. We were like,
Yeah.
oh, this sounds insane. I like it.
And there's another song that you hate that's on it that we all recorded called Good Town.
Oh, yeah.
Khalyla didn't like that one.
Yeah, so we all sang another song called Good Town.
And Bryce.
I still have it. Bryce is not on it.
Bryce is on
Oh,
it.
he's on it.
Bryce is on it.
I actually bet my life that he's not.
He's not. Know your own single. I mean, he is. Know your own single.
He wrote the lyrics, but you sang on it.
Oh, that's
What it is.
And we're equally tone deaf.
Yeah. Equally toned out. Yeah, but Good Town you guys didn't like.
I mean, can we re-release it, Khalyla?
No, thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just like melodically, I just don't even like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was also a weird time in your guys' relationship because it timed up with Red Dead Redemption, and that's when you were playing like
Yeah, that was when pure. That was 100% resentment.
that was a resentment period.
Yeah.
It was Red Dead resentment.
Yeah, I have a. I mean, did I show you this photo? And this is and when I want to show you this photo, I'll send it to you. I realize I have a problem. Okay, can I just show you what? Yeah. And you're gonna find this to be interesting. This photo, okay?
Show me.
Can I play?
No, it's not. So it's basically me. So we played Phoenix, Bad Friends and I, right, and Andrew, and my mom came, and my mom and I were sitting on a couch together, and she was doing this, and I was playing my not Game Boy, what's it called?
Tetris?
My Switch.
Oh, your Switch. Okay.
Yeah, but her and I were just lost in our gadgets, right? And I realized that my mom, it's something that we do to not live in the moment and not
It's just coping.
be here. It's a coping mechanism.
dissociating.
Yeah, because of just generational trauma and stuff, right? It's just like and Andrew, people were ripping us apart on the couch. Like, oh, look at these two. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's just something that we do. It's sad.
It must be nice to not have to cope. You guys are coping in that moment. I get it. And I
Yeah,
totally get it. My mom, when she comes over, does she say anything to me? She doesn't. She cleans around me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Ma, do you want to watch a movie? No. And then she just leaves, right?
Yeah.
I have to force her to interact with me. And I know that she's just coping. So I get it. I totally do.
Yeah, but that was the first time I realized that my mom does it and that we're just kind of like similar in that way. But I don't think that it's a healthy thing. And because, everyone, also, when you see the photo, right? There's 40 people in the room having a party. And we're just, well, there was something, I was almost there to get the golden clock, so I had an excuse, but you know what I mean? You know about the cam, you know about the golden clock?
What game?
It's okay.
Terrible question.
It's okay, Cam. How do you know Can?
He's our editor. He's been for years.
He's one of
How
our-
do you
We've
not
met
know
before?
him?
We've met
You
before?
met him at the live show.
How many times?
Twice.
And we have conversation?
Not really, no.
Well, then there you go. You have a cool face.
Yeah, but Can, here's the thing about Can. He's had to sign multiple NDAs because he knows everything that's on the editing room floor. So he knows all of your crazy
Have I said
shit.
fucked up things?
Get on mic.
Get on the mic, Can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, this is Can. If you guys also
Well,
know
of course
Can-
he's gonna say no. He signed an NDA.
Also, guys, Can is a winner.
And now we can sue him.
Also, Can is he's been on TV. He's the winner of America's Best Dance Crew. As
Yeah,
number
he's
one
an
crew.
incredible dancer.
What, you mean it from Jabberwockies?
Yeah,
Kinda.
same show.
Yeah?
They're on a different season.
Wait, are you the one that I did the dance and you
Yes.
did the dance too? Oh, I know you. I'm a big fan of your work, dude. I'm a big fan of your work. I like your shit. Yeah.
What do you think about Bobby's dance moves? Do
Great.
Really?
Very entertaining.
Thank you
that's
so
what I
much.
like. Yeah.
you think he's
Yeah.
I would say he's kind of an original, right?
I would say so.
Yeah, I don't know why more people don't do that when they're on the dance floor. Do something original.
They do.
Yeah. Who? They do. Sit down there.
A lot of dancers are.
Yeah. I just don't like the way you're hunched over. Yeah. It's uncomfortable.
It was.
Yeah. Can you go closer to the mic or?
Yeah.
He's a dancer. He seems very tight.
I know. What the hell, dude?
Yeah, he seems very you know what I mean? Tense.
It's because of the type of dancing I do.
Oh, you do robotic.
Yeah, I have to be tense.
Show me something, and let's see if Can
Copy it.
copy it. Stand up.
All right.
Jellyfish. Think jellyfish. Jellyfish.
No, I'm gonna make up. I don't know what a jellyfish is.
You don't know what a jellyfish is?
What?
Oh wait, you do. First.
I'm gonna just come up with my own move. See if you can do it. Right? Just check it out.
Dude, he's kind of getting it. What the
Oh,
heck?
you're pure talent, huh?
Yeah.
You're a mimic.
Yeah.
So have I said things that you've had to edit out and went, oh my God, that was troublesome?
To me, troublesome to me.
Yeah.
Or troublesome.
No. To you, I like this.
No, I don't care.
He really doesn't. That's the
I don't
beautiful
care.
thing.
There's two types of people. You know what I mean? People that care and don't care.
Imagine if we had an editor who was like easily offended though. Like,
Yeah.
that would be insane.
That would be insane.
Can is a very specific choice for us because he just is okay with.
Well, he's a jungle
gets it.
Asian,
He gets
no?
it. He gets it.
You know what I mean? You guys are the best. I love it.
How do you feel about Bobby having to apologize to the entire Vietnamese community?
Apologizing for what?
Tell him what you did. Yeah.
Years ago, this is probably 15, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
I said jungle Asians.
Okay.
And I said Vietnamese people are jungle Asian. I didn't really mean anything of it. I wasn't even trying to get a laugh. You know what I mean? It was just, that's what I said. And then, I can see other Asian comics now using the term just free-nilly as if they came up with it. But anyway, my point is that then my manager calls me. She goes, yeah, people at Disney, there are some Asian kids at Disney that work there that are just infuriated that you said that. So then I had to go to like a Vietnamese news place and go, you know, what I meant by it is that, you know, I mean, you know, I know it's insulting, but we're all the same. You know what I mean? I was just trying to like.
You want an apology tour?
I did an apology tour. That was back in the day. I've had to apologize for a lot of things, but it's like, yeah, but I've said crazy things. So, but you're not offended by that.
No, I'm not. But I can see how other people can get
Why?
offended because what if, you know, not all jungle Asians, if they are jungle Asians, live in the jungle. They live in houses.
That's right, Bobby.
Apartment
Well,
complex.
Yeah, but would you
That's
call
all it is.
Eskimos snow Asians? I'm sure there are some Eskimos that live in the desert.
Inuit.
Yeah. I think it's just
No, they don't.
I don't think Inuits live in the desert.
I know, but I know, but if a Eskimo moved to like Joshua Tree,
Is it like a Hawaiian that moves to Vegas?
yeah, he's
Okay.
still a Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Well, that's Can's point exactly. It's like not everyone geographically like
Lives in a jungle.
Southeast Asian is gonna live in a jungle.
Could I just say this though?
Please defend.
But here's my defense. All right, everything I've known about Vietnamese people was through movies
And that fan.
and Dat Fan.
You have beef.
No, I love Dat Fan. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're right.
I fucking love that guy.
Those movies, yeah.
You all right?
There's a lot
Right.
of-
So Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, Platoon.
all of which were filmed in the Philippines, by the way.
Yeah,
Get your
jungle
right.
Asian.
I am a jungle Asian.
Yeah.
I
And
own it.
there's a lot of jungle there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's more jungle than non-jungle.
That's
You have a
No,
point.
no. Because a lot of like the northern part is very mountainous, kind of like I would say the south.
You talking about the Vietnamese or
No, the
Philippines?
Philippines.
Okay, that's true.
You haven't been everywhere.
That's true. Okay, so but anyway, but I didn't mean anything bad about it.
Right.
Or, you know, there wasn't any ill will toward it, but I had to do the apology tour. But there are people like you that you're not offended.
Yes.
Are you offended by like racial slurs?
No, not really.
Really? I love this one.
It's because
Great
like
eye.
I always think about if someone is trying to offend me, I always think what's going on with them that they have to
So much going on with me, man. There's so many issues. You're right. It's on me, dude. I'm the one that's
because
fucked.
usually it's just projecting and I don't feel like they're trying I don't feel like they're trying to hurt me.
If I was a superhero, that'd be my name, Projector.
Hector. Oh.
Constantly, you know what I mean, projecting my shit toward them. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. So I'm projecting, right? But and in retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have done the apology tour, but I always ended up like.
I mean, this was a time when there was no social media. It's not like you could just turn the camera on yourself and say, "Hey, I'm sorry." This was a time where your manager probably had to call like a Vietnamese publication and go find like the local Vietnamese like community. Like,
No, I think Mad TV had to do it.
okay, that's what I'm
wow.
saying. Like, so
I was on Mad TV, and
for
they
some
were
reason that makes it funnier for me.
Mad
Yeah,
TV.
yeah, I think the TV show had resources like, you know, you have to, you know.
Yeah.
But I also remember the very first time I was on that. It was 2000. I got on the show, and I remember being. Stay here. I want you to talk to you. But I like you a lot.
I like you too.
Thank you.
It's a robot.
So, in fact, I want to see you more often.
Okay.
Yeah. one more, because I had to do things in threes. I have OCD, but I remember like there was this thing called Planet Mad TV, and it was a forum, right? And I
It
remember
was the Reddit back in the day.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't used to like I've never read things about myself ever in real time, because back then it's like if there was no such thing as the internet, I would think that I was the king of the world. Because you're just showing up to work, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, and you're still on the show and you're killing it. But when I read, there was literally pages about how terrible I am on that thing. And I just remember being like, I didn't know anything about. Now I don't even read it. And there are millions of forums that like hate me, but it's like I would never read it. But back then, I just remember being just so like sad and depressed and like, you know what I mean, and I felt worthless. But now, you know, you get strengthened by that. I don't know why I got into that, but
I don't know, but I don't think
Why am I sitting here?
I don't think any of that stuff should matter anyway, because it's not true about you. I don't think so.
man, Ken,
And you've heard the worst of the worst things he said, so that's a really
yeah. And Ken, if you had a vagina,
Oh my god!
I can't say that.
You'll say it.
Anyway, that's it.
If
you had a vagina, that'd be cool. But dick's good too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
He'll
I
take
feel
the
like, I feel like I was going into a fucking a
Which would
gray
you prefer?
area. Yeah. I don't prefer. I like them both. I love both sexes. Okay, go back.
Wow,
Get off your hand.
are you coming out?
You
You
kind of
said
came
you like
out.
both sexes. Are you coming out? Honestly, Bobby,
400,
be real
man.
with yourself. Dig deep. I want you to look me in the eyes. Like, are you like bi?
Bye.
Wow, that's all I needed.
Am I bi? No.
At all? Like you've never wanted like
Well, I mean, I know I know that what I masturbate to.
Is
You know what I mean? It's like only one time in my life. There's one video on Pornhub that has one video with a man has a woman that has a penis. It's the only time I've ever kind of stroked my penis to something.
that's hot though. Honestly, like
She's
anytime-
beautiful.
They're all hot.
Yeah.
They're so hot to me. But I have like male friends who like love trans girls, and like I get it. Like I find them attractive.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with if Andrea said I've divorced my wife, right, and said, you know what I mean, I'm dating, you know, trans. I wouldn't. There would be no judgment. You know what I mean? I'd be like, good for you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grace as a woman?
Right.
Oh man.
But I don't think I think I know my character defects, and I know because I think about myself all the time.
That's gonna get clipped out.
No, not in terms of like, you know, how great I am. I think about myself in terms of, I know that sounded weird.
I know.
Yeah, that sounded weird. I think about myself in terms of like what I have and haven't done and my behaviors and, you know, and going, why do I do this? There's something, you know what I mean? Even showing you that photo of looking at things about, you know, my behaviors that seem to be either not healthy and and trying to fix things. So I'm always, and that thing in terms of sexuality, do I have a problem kissing a man on the lips? No. Would I tongue a guy on the stage to get a laugh? 100%. Would I dock my penis into another man's penis?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
But only for entertainment purposes.
What if it's not comedy?
No. I will not. What's the point?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I would do it. Okay, you're right. All right.
Let's break it down.
I'll break it down.
Break it down.
I would do it to see if it worked.
The docking.
Yeah.
I knew because you're very curious.
I'm very curious.
That's why I would.
You know, I'm science-minded in many ways.
I have a question about docking. I have a question about docking. Do you need to have foreskin, or just one person with foreskin?
I would think that if you and I you have foreskin, right?
Yeah, I can almost dock with. I'm a universal USB. I can dock. with anything.
You're like a
Yeah,
type
yeah.
O blood, basically.
Type O.
You're
But-
a universal donor.
Exactly, but there are guys. I'm sure you've met guys that have like regular. Not mine's regular, but they are.
It's
circumcised.
irregular.
No, that's not true.
Let's be
I
honest. It's
I
irregular.
thought
Let's
about
be
this.
honest.
I thought about this, and I don't think that I would circumcise my sons.
Okay.
Thank
To each
you.
his own.
I
Yeah, but I'm
Because if
cutting.
you think about it,
I'll
it's
cut it if they don't do it.
it's like kind of like this weird. Like I grew up in a country where it's like this legit mutilation. They have kids line up when they're 7 years old, and they just get kamungay, and then it's like this plant, like herbal thing, and then they chop these fucking poor.
But if you don't chop it, how are Koreans going to make the skin cream?
How Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, how is Sandra Bullock going to look as young as she does? You know what I mean? We have to chop. We have to chop for
You have
Sandra.
to chop dicks?
Yeah, for Sandra. You know what I mean? But
But like no normal. There's other penises that have skin. Like you guys can. Okay, like am I crazy here? Can you put your skin over your penis tip?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
you can.
Yeah, so-
100%.
I've done
so,
that.
yeah, everyone can dock.
I have saggy skin though.
You don't.
No, I do.
It's just regular.
No, it's sagging. Honestly,
My
I think
sister
I
looks so concerned.
Yeah, I think I did it to myself because I jerk off so much that I think I just the stick, the stem is loose. No?
No, regular.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's all I wanted to hear. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I have technical information that probably you won't be happy with. It's I think it's. No, I think when since
I've never heard anyone sound so white than that. I have technical.
Off a penis conversation?
Yeah, it's really white. And you gotta hold back a little bit because you're freaking me out right now, dude. So just start over with the technical line. Go ahead.
okay, I have a son. And he is a baby, so he's very
It
fat.
sounds so racist. What is happening? Just go back to technical.
Go back to technical.
Go back to technical because whatever you're doing now is even worse.
He's fat, so it's kind of like babies have a fupa, so it like pushes their skin over. So even if they're circumcised, it seems like they have a foreskin.
Yeah.
So I think
get
it's
that.
Just because you got a little bit of chubbiness.
Anyway,
that
So you have a chubby
pushes your
yeah. Anyway,
makes you have a baby penis.
I think that
He's saying you have a baby,
Baby
penis.
Because you're food.
Whoa, dude.
Because you're food.
that's insane. Okay, I get it.
Dimensional, but like
Not
as far as
dimensional.
like how the
Not
He's
dimensional.
basically saying you have a fupa, and that's the reason why
creates a foreskin, even though you're
you have a baby
circumcised.
penis. Is what he's saying. Can you believe he just said that?
I can't believe you just said that. And I have.
That's what's technical. He finds that to be technical.
Hey, technically you're fat, so you have foreskin.
Yeah.
This is a medical opinion.
And this is a true thing I'm going to say. On the bus, when me and Andrew were on tour, it was 3 a.m, and I got erect
Okay.
just by being there.
Hanging with him?
Just be with Andrew.
No, just sometimes it just gets my penis will just go, we're up.
yeah.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? Yeah,
Morning wood.
Yeah, morning. But it was like 3 a.m. would.
Okay, I'm trying to help you out.
Okay, thank you. So, and I just pulled it out and I showed Andrew. And I gasped.
What did he say about it?
He went, whoa. Like
And
he did a Keanu
Like
Reeves.
Keanu.
yeah. You go, whoa. Right?
It doesn't look that. It's like a very regular penis.
Thank you so much. Anyway, let's go back to docking.
Yeah.
Because I am circumcised and you're not. I think it'd be easier I think one needs to be circumcised so you can have the skin that'll wrap the other penis, right?
Yeah.
But if there's 2 wraps, right? I don't know how that works.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
No, that'd be difficult.
Difficult, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe get it a little sweaty so it really sticks.
Let's go back to being bi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go back to being bi?
Let's do that.
Yeah. But no, I don't think I am.
Oh, so I learned this thing recently that the Philippines has never had like any serial killers.
That's so hard to believe.
That is hard to
I mean, there's obviously like very like fucked up mass killing of certain
You
types
showed me a
by the
vid-
government. By the government.
Well, you showed me a video once.
Oh God.
All right.
What did I show you?
This was insane. There was a family, all right, who one of the families was a cop, and the other family, and the guy just went to the neighbor's house and shot the grandmother.
Yeah, that's a murderer. That's not a serial killer. Someone who goes around for months at a time, and someone who's trying to like leave tracks.
It's so humid.
But do you know why?
How do you? It's so.
No, but there's a very specific reason why.
Humidity?
No, because we have
It's hard to serial kill when it's that hot.
no, we have like the chismosa culture. So apparently our gossip culture and the speed at which gossip goes around between like titas and families prevents like if there's someone that's a murderer, you'll know about it like the next day because people talk a lot there.
They say gossip's
Oh my
not good,
God.
but
Is it?
Look.
Oh, see?
It's a culture.
Chismosa culture.
wow. So gossip is good.
Yeah, so I was saying, you know how your mouth is, you just run your mouth?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. You could be saving lives.
Yeah, but I lie a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a problem. You know what I mean? I lie a lot. You know what I
Countries
mean?
with the most serial killers, obviously.
United States.
Wait, who's the number one's in the United States? Obviously. Number 2 is what? England?
England makes
England.
sense.
Yeah.
Look at the number between us and everyone else. It's like staggering.
It's so staggering. And it's not because we're the biggest ones.
Spain, 17, Andres.
Let's go to the end. Who's like
Netherlands.
has had 12 in their history?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I do wonder though how accurate this is because what about like the police and like what would we do in the Philippines? How do we keep track of
they don't.
serial
They
killers?
don't have the system.
They don't have a consent.
But I do believe there's something about how gossipy like the titas are back home where I don't think anyone can get past like maybe 1 or 2 killings. Do you know what I mean?
Out of all the people we've had on the podcast, Who do you think would be the one that we were gossiping about that could be a serial killer?
Oh shit! Run some names.
Let's go through some
past
top
me,
two.
yeah.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
start
yeah.
with an easy one, perhaps.
Let me just name some names.
I'll say some. We'll start with Rick Glassman. Just put it out there.
No way. No way.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yes,
not.
yes.
What's
Yeah.
your case for yes?
I don't know. I don't have a case. I just because he was telling me.
I want to kill people.
No. He wasn't that. He called me up one day. Hey, do you have 800 grand? And I go, why? He goes, there's a card I want to get.
Magic.
A magic card
Oh my God. Okay.
in the East Coast. And in my head, I'm like, this guy could kill somebody.
That's all? Because he's
yeah.
he's like a good investor?
No, $800,000 to buy a magic card
Yeah.
is insane behavior.
First of all, the phone call. Can I-
Just to call me out of not hello.
Someone else. Let's do another.
Okay, yeah. Let's go through.
Let's
Okay.
the first name.
Okay, here. I think that he has a perfect look for it, but
Who?
I think he has too much integrity. But a great serial killer look is Sam Morril.
Oh, the vibe. Yeah.
He's got To me,
Great.
he's more Oklahoma City bombing.
Like really intellectual.
Yeah, he's more like one shot. You know what I mean? 300 kill
Seriously.
kind of a guy.
When you look at come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Like for
Great
sure.
face.
Yeah.
Great face for
Great
eyebrows.
face for it. Yeah. All right, so Sam Morril, maybe we can go 1 through 10 to see if 10 is the serial killer. And
Yeah.
in terms of, all right, let's just start with just random names, okay?
Eddie Wong.
Eddie Wong. I can see a Virginia Tech.
He's Asian. Because that's a racist way.
I can see a Virginia Tech on that.
I don't see it. I rate him like maybe serial killer potential like a 1.5.
Whoa.
Very low.
Judd Apatow.
Oh, a 0. He is
Zero.
a
A
wholesome
0.
daddy.
Yeah, wholesome daddy. Very good. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Judd. David Spade.
David Spade.
What do you think?
Spade could either be a 10 or a 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
He could get away with it because he has like the nice face looking.
He gets away with a lot.
Yeah, it's just like when my best friend when we were younger, she was like really like innocent looking Asian girl, so we would send her to steal all of the stuff from Sephora that we wanted because no one ever suspected her because she was just so like cute and like innocent looking.
Okay.
Okay, so he's kind of that, right?
I'm going to throw out a name.
Okay.
A little controversial. He's been on our podcast. Shab.
No, 0.
No, doesn't have
0.
0 2.
Yeah, because he's
You'd see him coming.
yeah, I think I'd
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think he would leave a lot of tracks.
And he also doesn't know how Reddit works. I'm being serious. You have to know how to do computer stuff.
Keep that in. You're right. He doesn't know how Reddit
Is that
works. He doesn't-
crazy what I just said?
No. You're right. He doesn't know how Reddit works.
yeah.
Yeah. Is this our last episode?
Cover, bring him back. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on real quick.
Let's move on really quick. I'd like to present you guys with a gift, actually.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. There's a very popular Instagram, what do you call it? Instagram page called Celebs on Sandwiches. So during the pandemic, this guy blew up because you can't commission from him, but he will just choose celebrities to put them on sandwiches. And then a lot of celebrities started getting these during the pandemic and posting.
Okay.
I got in contact with this guy named Jeff through a good friend named Judy, and he commissioned himself you guys on sandwiches.
Oh my God! Look,
God.
it's your favorite, a meatball
A
sandwich.
meatball sandwich.
Oh my God. these are
Khalyla,
amazing.
explain yours.
Okay, mine is. I said it's a breakfast sandwich,
No, it's not.
Longanisa.
but it's a longa burger.
Oh,
so
I see
this
the egg.
burger is made from longanisa, and there's an egg, and it's on a brioche.
And just so you guys can see, these are all the ones that have been picked.
Who's
They've
that?
been Barack Obama,
Oh shit.
Ryan Reynolds,
Right.
Robert Downey Jr.,
Whoa, and he did us. Oh my God. We gotta
my
frame these now.
God.
yeah, Ellen.
Don't even touch it.
I gotta frame these immediately.
These are so good.
So
oh
let's-
my God. What's his name?
Celeb on
his
sandwiches.
name is Jeff.
Jeff Celeb on Sandwiches. That's fucking amazing. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
And shout out to Judy who connected us. So can you tell us a little bit about the meatball sub? Why is that a sandwich that's so dear to your heart?
What do you mean?
The meatball
Why?
sub.
Why do you always order
I've
meatball?
noticed that you order it from almost every restaurant you go to.
It's well, I mean, I have to say I don't know. I'm gonna let's break it down, okay? I don't like meatballs on its own.
Correct, because he doesn't like ground meat. Like when I make like a
Burger.
like anytime I've made like ginaling or anything like that, he's just like, I don't like ground
Dingaling?
meat. Ginaling.
Dude, whenever she makes ding-a-ling, you don't like it. You're not gay. You're not
I
gay.
hate dingalings.
I don't know.
I don't know. And then but I like the pasta sauce.
You do.
Right? I like cheese.
Yeah.
And I like the type of bread, which is like French or
Yeah,
roll.
Italian
French
bread.
roll.
So
Yeah,
like a French, like a baguette. You know what I mean?
Baguette.
Baguette.
Baguette. But but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like the combination of all of it.
Yeah.
I love. On its own, not so much. So I don't know, but I just love the flavor of it.
You like every other
In fact, I want to
day.
get one today.
Well, you had one just 2 days ago.
I know. I love them.
Yeah.
And I think, can I be honest with you? I'm going to say Potbelly has one of the best. I know why.
Why?
Because when I was in Chicago once, I was with Ike Barinholtz, and he was like, we needed a meal really quickly, and he goes, let's go to Potbelly. I never heard of it back then. This is 20 years ago. And I go, I don't want to go to a fast food. He goes, you'll like it. So I was just out of protest. I go, I'm going to get the thing that I don't think I'm going to like, which is the meatball sandwich. It was the best. I can still remember the sandwich today. Same with omelets in France. I had an omelet in France. I hated omelets before that, but when you have a good one, it gets you hooked. So that was my beginning with meatball sandwiches.
Wow.
It's a great history.
Thank you.
Mine is a little different. Mine is a longanisa burger. I don't know what you know what longanisa is. It's a Filipino like sausage.
Yeah.
You got the egg on top. It's a very comforting food for me. I ate it a lot when I was a dumb drunk in my 20s.
Yeah.
It was like the food that would like soak up the alcohol for me. But yeah, that's my story.
Is there duck in it?
What's your beef with duck?
Why do you hate duck so much?
You don't eat duck, man.
You ate duck in the Philippines when we were there.
You had a duck egg, actually, a baby duck.
Yeah, I know.
And repeat it.
You had balot and you had a real duck at Mott 32.
That's true.
You ate duck 5 ways.
Wait, I didn't order it, did I? It came out
Of where?
The kitchen?
of the kitchen. I didn't order it.
I know.
If I'm at a okay here.
but you chose the restaurant specifically known for their duck.
I hear his he's trying to argue that
this is my argument.
He didn't order it, but he had to eat it because it was there.
Because it's there. It's a fancy restaurant. They have it, and then I go. It's if I was at that restaurant and they go, "Here's a meerkat," and a meerkat's like this. I would eat like a slice of the cheek or whatever, just to try it, and I'd be like, I don't like it. It's too dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what happens when I saw you eat multiple pieces of
And I think he has like a philosophical problem with ducks because I think you think they're rapists.
No. What?
Yeah, ducks.
I'd love
ducks
to
are
hear this-
rapists.
I'd love to hear this theory.
No. I don't know much about that. You know what I mean? And so let's not cancel the duck right now. All right. So
Duck
you know what I mean?
apology
Hey,
tour.
duck. We're sorry.
Is it because
You know
of
what I mean?
Donald Duck?
It's because of they're so associated with cartoon characters
Like Daffy.
like Daffy and Donald, right? That and also they're cute. I think I think the reason why the panda's never been eaten is because of just aesthetically they're cute, but they could be delicious. That's all that fat. You know what I mean? They could be the most delicious thing in the world, but you would never eat one because they're just too damn cute.
Yeah, but people club seals. Seals are cute.
Who clubs seals?
People seal and like whale and all this stuff is like it's a certain cultures eat it, right?
If I was the president of the world, okay,
They have those.
if they had one, right? And anybody clubbed a seal, they would be death row
Yeah,
immediately.
but that's dumb.
Why?
Because sometimes that's the only protein source for a lot of people.
Okay,
that
if
live
you're a
in some
Viking, then you
regions.
can do it. Like if you're in a Nordic place, you know how they do it in the Nordic
Yeah.
places? Yeah. How they like hang whales and they eat the blubber or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. Paint that picture.
I don't know much about it. But, I think I saw it in the Northman or something. Northman, great movie. But I don't think they did it in the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. But thank you so much for
This is
painting those
incredible.
amazing.
Thank you.
Also, let's not fuck these up. I want to print these.
Yeah. And he's going to print bigger ones for you guys to put on the wall as well.
So he likes us. He doesn't do other podcasts?
No, I think you guys might be the first podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Would you guys like to?
I just want to also add, when I was on the road with Andrew, so many TigerBelly fans with their sweatshirts and our merch and stuff. It's been great. It's been so cool to see, Thank you so much for your support. Anyway, let's move on to the next segment.
Would you guys like to listen to some voicemail, some fans?
Yeah, let's do
We'll
that.
do a couple here. We'll listen to this. Sorry, it's just voicemails. I don't know.
Gabby, what are you doing? Okay.
You always attack Gabby.
There's something about her.
What do you think it is?
Wait, hold on.
Because I think I like her so much that I...
Hey, my name is Joe, and I saw the thing to leave a favorite moment thing for the thing, and there's like all these moments where Khalyla is like keenly aware of I don't know, like Bobby's needs and like who he really is. And then there's these moments where Bobby, like the veil is lifted and you see like what a kind person he is. So those are my favorite moments. They're very tender and genuine, and I think they make the laughs that much better. So thank you guys for the great podcast.
That's sweet.
So sweet.
Yo, what up, TigerBelly fam? Yo,
Okay.
Peter.
Mexican?
coming in
I don't
from
know.
Long Beach.
I think so.
Long Beach.
Wanted to say, man, I love the show. Love all you guys. Bobby, you're funny as hell. Khalyla, you're bad as hell. Gil, George, everybody, man. Appreciate what you guys do every week, man. I love tuning in. I love listening to this shit, man. It makes my day a lot better. I tell you that for sure. Just keep
So
it up,
sweet.
man. Just keep the guests coming in.
Oh,
You know, you got a lot of fam out here. You got a lot of people supporting you guys. Keep it up.
this guy's a big dick, I can tell. What a good dude.
For sure.
We got one more.
Yeah.
This is
My favorite podcast moment is probably when Bobby had that shit underwear that he used as a threat. That was a good one.
What do you mean?
And then what the podcast means to me, I feel like I can relate to Bobby. We got similar names. His name is Bobby Lee. Mine's Eddie Ski. He's 5'3", I'm 5'3".
what the fuck?
Quite the coincidence. And I used to listen to it when I worked construction. Long hours, real draining. But listening to TigerBelly made it a bit easier. So thanks, y'all.
Sweet.
So nice.
Remember when you the poo panty? You tried to
Yeah.
wipe it on Gilbert.
Yeah, early on.
I don't remember. So I pooed in my panty?
And it got hardened. It wasn't even soft.
Yeah.
You had pooed on stage, I think.
Oh, that's right. You put it on stage.
You had, and you like thought you just farted, and then you took it off, and Khalyla was like, "Hey, there's actually a poo stain there." And then it was just hanging up in the podcast room, and I forget what Gilbert did to deserve it, but I'm sure
Something.
he deserved it.
It's funny that you say this because when I was in Atlanta or one of those cities, I farted on stage. I took a mic and I would go, I got a fart, and I would stick it to my butthole, and it made a ripple, and it got a huge laugh. But after the show, there was this white lady, and she gave me a grimace. And I go, what's the grimace for in your face? She's like, you think that's funny, farting in a mic? It's disgusting, right? And
Technically speaking, it's disgusting, sir.
Oh my god.
God,
Oh my
George.
god, George. Look at
You
Can-
swung
look at
and
Can's
you
face.
missed. But you're forgiven.
Sir, it is very disgusting what you did on stage.
Doubling down.
with an accent. Was that Asian?
I think so.
It was Indian.
Yeah. Let me say something, pal.
Look at everyone else
That
in the
is my
room.
gun-
Look at everyone else in the room.
Yeah, let me say something, pal, right? I respect it.
What? What?
Yeah. Whatever you're doing right now, I respect it. And I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but I'm on board. And I think what you're saying is that I want a war. And I want to be in a war. And I want to win a war. Okay?
Who are you starting a war with?
With this guy
Oh.
and his clan. Okay?
All right.
All right? So if that's what you want, we'll have it. But I respect your game. Congratulations. You're a man.
I'm so confused.
Me too, but I think it makes sense.
Confused.
It makes sense. I love you, bud. That was bold.
Would you guys like to answer some? These are like questions some fans have asked, people have asked on the internet. You guys can either choose to answer them, or you can not answer them and take a thwack from
A
someone.
thwack, okay.
It's truth or thwack.
Go ahead.
Here we go. First one. Started easy. Are there any episodes you recorded that didn't air, and why?
Oh, yeah.
Want to think about it?
In the early days, yeah.
No, I think just one.
In the beginning?
I think, but we released it as a Patreon.
We did?
Yeah, the one with Patty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which was? Oh, yeah, Patty was Jessica's cousin.
Cousin.
Yeah.
So funny.
She's so funny.
But
not on screen, though.
No, I think she was. We found her to be really funny in real life, so we were like, put her on the show.
Yeah.
And then I think there was like a language, barrier.
Yeah, I find that people, they, like, we do that on the live shows, you know what I mean, where we bring people on stage. People just get, like,
It's scary.
It's scary,
The,
yeah,
the lights
yeah.
are bright as shit.
like when my mom came up. So my mom was we picked her up from Phoenix, and we go, you're going to go on stage? She goes, no problem. I love people. I go up, right? And as it was 4,000 people. As she walks out, I can see her change. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It freaked her out.
And
Because the whole theater stood for her.
yeah.
Imagine this old Korean woman, and she just, her face turned all white, and she felt the fear.
That'd be weird. You know, she passes out.
No. She said hi.
Okay, good.
And she ran off stage, and we never saw her again until the end of the show. Yeah, but it was great for her
yeah.
to witness that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
I don't think we've ever not aired
No.
episodes.
We've definitely not aired parts of episodes,
Yeah.
chunks, but
Or sometimes, like I think there was a couple times, maybe 1 or 2 times when we started recording and then the vibe was just really off, either because we had just gone into a fight or we.
Yeah, those are painful for me. Like the one back in the condo where we broke up afterwards.
oh,
Do you remember that one? That was a tough one.
yeah, it's where I stayed after.
Yeah.
I was like, George, don't be here. Just leave. Go.
Is
home."
it because you had relapse?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a tough one.
Yeah, but
That was tough.
Yeah, because you had, I was shocked because you had like successfully kept your relapse a secret for what 3 months before.
Yeah.
But I knew something was off, so I kept telling his therapist, like I kept saying like he's either manic or in a verge of a nervous breakdown, and then I would, but I was so scared.
That was so scary. Hiding it is hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then once I told you, I left it open for a bit, and then I got sober.
But I was scared as shit.
That was scary. But we've had mostly good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We walked away and went, this is great.
Yeah. Next question.
And next
Gil.
question.
Truth or thwack? Would you ever have Andy Dick back on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then follow up to that.
I think he's concerning for me because I care so much about him that and I know that I don't know exactly what's going on in his life, but based on his posts and stuff, I don't know if he's on. I don't know. I don't want to make judgments.
I'll say this: like, I don't think that you should shove a camera, in front of someone who might be like struggling at the moment. So, like, I think if we would have him back, like, he would have to have
some time
yeah,
or something.
Some time
Yeah.
under his belt.
I think that's
'Cause that's fucked up. Like, that's so exploitative to have someone like clearly like in crisis and then being like, yeah, do.
But
our
also,
show.
we're making assumptions that he was in crisis. Maybe that's who he is normally.
Well,
He was in crisis. He was in crisis.
Link down below. Watch the video.
Yeah.
Follow up to that. Is there a guest you would absolutely not have back on?
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Please say the name.
Nope.
Nope, can't do it. Oh my God, it's so rude.
I've had guests where it was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And I've had one guest, I don't even want to say the name, but I couldn't even understand a word they're saying.
Okay. Could you please thwack each other?
Well, let's guess it and we'll cut it out. I didn't understand a word they were saying.
How about this? This is interesting. We'll bleep it out. But can you, on the count of 3, say the name. Both of you at the same
First name.
If you guys are thinking of. Ready?
Do you guys have a name?
Ready? You two. Ready? Here
Do
we
you
go.
have a name?
No.
No. I understand people.
I don't. So I'm going to say the name.
I don't have mosaicism Down syndrome.
I'm going to say the name. I'm going to cover my mouth so we can keep it in. We'll just bleep out the word.
Yeah.
Ready? I'm the only one that's doing it?
Yeah.
I want to see if you can guess it with him. You want to try it?
I want to guess maybe
Here we
2
go.
people.
Just guess it. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. I don't know why you covered your mouth, exposed it, and covered it.
Oh, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
not
understand.
who most people think.
What?
Not who most people think.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly who I thought he was going to say.
I know.
No
but
way.
I'm.
Yeah, he had a really hard time with that.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the audience is going to guess wrong. You're going
Yeah.
to guess wrong.
Yeah, because when I was watching this person, I was just like, I don't know exactly what he just said at all in any way, shape, or form
Yeah.
to even react to what he's saying. You know what I mean? And he's so funny, but that's how he talks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was a very difficult one. I'd have him back if he wanted to, do
I'd
it.
love to have him back.
And then I think that's it.
Oh, really? Okay.
No. I know another one.
Hold on.
That wasn't a great one. I thought it was going to be great. Ready?
Yeah. Huh? Wow, there's a gasp in the room. Surprising.
I thought he was
It
okay.
was fine.
He wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
What were you expecting?
He's been very good about the Mexican guy, Andreas. He's been
Colombian.
Colombian, whatever he is. He's been very good about, not editing. You're very mindful about things that would resonate as negative or whatever, or not good.
Look at George rolling his eyes because you
You think you're better at it?
complimented another producer next to him.
Right.
Well, because it was your little fucking shot earlier. See what happened? See what happens, my friend?
He's great if he's told what to do.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, look at
intense. Yeah.
Here's another one. Truth or thwack.
Okay.
Who was the comedian or celebrity that hit on Khalyla on Raya?
But that's just not one.
Several.
Ooh, a little flex thing.
I'll name it with my mouth covered.
Bleep,
Wait,
bleep, bleep.
don't we have to thwack if it's bleeped?
But he found a way around it by covering his mouth,
but-
apparently.
Comedian.
But we've heard it in the room. That's the thwack is if it stays in the
take the
episode.
thwack.
If you don't
Take the
stay in the episode, it's a thwack.
Take the thwack. Don't start wars.
Thwack him, Khalyla.
No thwacks. Is that what a thwack is?
He wants to say
Yeah, I know what a
You're the
thwack
one
is.
who made
This
up
is
the
truth or
word.
thwack. Do you know what truth or thwack is?
Oh, truth or thwack. Well, yeah, that's not thwack. You're right. We're grateful that everyone's done it.
Here.
He confuses the game.
Oh, what? Oh, you go on.
There you go.
That hurt
Jesus,
so
that was
that much.
loud. How did you do that?
You almost broke my bone. Did you hear that?
So loud.
Holy shit, you just shattered a bone in my fucking finger. That hurt so fucking, that was amazing. You know how they have that slapping thing? You should do a thwacking competition. I would have been knocked out for sure if that was on my face.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Powers.
I want to thwack you. No, that fucking hurts so bad.
Give her a good one.
No, I don't want to thwack you. I'm not going to thwack
Thwack
you.
me.
I love you. No, I love you too much.
Thwack me.
All right.
You want to thwack her? She won't answer this question. Can we get more details on Khalyla's DJ career?
Yeah, thwack me.
Oh, dude, I don't know how she does it.
Very good.
All right, here's a big one. We know about this, but people have asked many times, but we've never said on the podcast. Why hasn't Bobby gone on Joe Rogan's podcast? What's the inside scoop? You want to be honest about it?
If I'm honest about it, we have to cut it out. So I don't want to be honest about it.
Thwack time.
Thwack
time.
Oh.
Fist bump.
we just
right.
fist bumped.
Well,
I mean, I'd love to answer it, but I
you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it in then if you answer it. It's for the audience, not for us. Is there a diplomatic version you want?
I missed.
I think it's
Wait, don't take the thwack and then say it.
No, I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I don't think it's that bad.
Okay.
I think I'm saving it
Interesting.
for something big.
Okay.
So I think that's what it is. I think I'm like, if I do a special or something like that, or I'm in a gigantic movie or something that I need to really promote, I think that's when I would do it. I feel like he's going to have me on once, and it'll be a long time since he has me. But yeah, I think that's what it is.
But you were on it in the early days, right?
Early days.
Yeah, I did like 10 of them in the early days because I would just, there was a open door policy where you could just stop by and say hi, and he would always be happy to see me and stuff. But I think since it's new, it's you know what I mean, the way he's doing it now, I want to wait. You know what I mean? Because I think it'll be a big deal if I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just holding off on it.
All right, this is the final one. This is a simple.
I mean, the truth is because of
Why are you covering your mouth?
you know what I mean? That's the truth. And I think I remind him of and that's, you know, that's what other people have said that to me.
Do you don't think anyone can hear you right now?
You're going to cut that out, right?
No.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in.
No, cut that out.
We'll bleep
Can?
it. We'll bleep it.
All right, bleep it.
All right. Final one. What moment on the pod has made you guys laugh the hardest? Any individual moments where it was
Oh my God, there's so many.
chaotic? What was the most chaotic laugh you ever had on the pod?
Like genuine laughs, it's always like solo ones for me, and it's always something so stupid.
When you and I
about
fight over something ridiculous. I remember,
Yeah.
I forgot what it was.
Stupid stuff.
For the last year, something you and I
Yeah, when we got up.
got up, and yeah, that was
The
real
Diet
fun.
Coke thing was funny.
That one, because
was right.
he had his, when Bobby has
Argument,
his
yeah.
own version of events in his head, and I have my own version of events, and we stand very firm, and then so we start to get like really like it. Nothing makes me laugh harder because like we really wanna like physically fight. I think.
Yeah, but then we get to a moment where it's lunacy, and we laugh. You know, I have such an anger, rage toward Tim Dillon right now that I can't even.
He was supposed to be the guest today, guy.
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, I can't even. It's like I feel like our friendship is over.
Or just FaceTime him right now and patch it up.
Yeah.
He's not gonna pick up.
Just be like, hey, if you just FaceTime, show him he's on the pod, and everything's squashed.
If he picks up right now, everything's swatched.
Ooh, it's a good test.
Okay.
That's a good test.
Here we go. FaceTime.
What's the over under?
I'm gonna say he.
No, not happening.
No.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I think he'll answer.
Oh, $100?
He probably thinks he knows the bit.
I say no. 100?
George.
200. Stop waiting until it looks like he's not answering to not take it.
I took all the bets. Oh. Wow.
That's a double stab. That was definitely a double stab. You know. Yeah, Tim was supposed to be on this, and he's in New York.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know.
And how do you how do you feel?
How do I feel? Well, I watching Tim Dillon on stage, I have to say he's the funniest guy I've ever seen. I mean, a couple of months ago, I was following him, or vice versa, in the main room, and I was watching him. I was going, "This could be the greatest comic I've ever seen." Everything that he says resonates with me. His boldness, his takes on things, his energy. I mean, he's everything to me. And then when we're hanging out backstage, or we're hanging out and when I went to his Christmas party, he's the nicest guy in the world. But it does hurt that he's never done our podcast. You know, and we're going on tour together. You know, we're doing a big stadium thing with Schultz, me, Tim Dillon, Shane Gillis. You know, I'm opening.
You're the opener?
Yeah, I'm in the beginning of the show, but I'm a part of the tour. So, but I forgive him. I love him. I just think it hurts, but I can't. I don't want to live my life, you know what I mean, in front of like other great comedians, because I always hold my tongue, because I feel like I want everyone to like me, but it's like I also, my stock is up, and I want to be able to fight for who I am and how I feel, and I don't want to worry if people are not going to like me. Because
by the way, you don't need your stock to be up to fight for who you are.
I understand that.
Yourself.
I understand that.
You should be that way baseline. I should take that advice.
Yeah. You're right. I want to be able to just stand up for myself, and that's what I'm doing. But please, call me back, please.
Final messages from you guys to your audience, the Slep Kingdom.
Can you believe we've done 400 episodes?
That's insane.
That's insane. This is insane. All my firm skin years are behind me.
Yeah.
Still firm.
Yeah.
No,
I was trying to help
you
you
look
out.
the same. You look the same. I mean,
He's like,
I have to say the last 10 years, you know what I mean, of my life has been my best 10 years.
Yeah.
And TigerBelly is definitely a big part of that. It's been my best years in terms of really living a life worth living, you know. And TigerBelly has given me a voice, and it kind of reinvented who I am, and it got me back in the game. It's caused a lot of controversy too, podcasting in general, but I wouldn't trade it in for the world, and it's just been a big part of my life, and I'm so grateful for it. What about you?
I changed my life. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like my mom and both of my sisters are nurses. I thought that was the path I was supposed to follow, because I needed to put food on the table, pay my rent, and this was like an accidental thing, like. And it was an accidental job, an accidental joy, but, a joy nonetheless. Like
You look exactly the same as I first met you.
You kind of do.
Really?
You really do.
No, you're too. For me,
You haven't aged a minute to me.
You look younger.
Still a hottie or
Look
what?
younger. Yeah, I mean, you're beautiful, but you haven't. It's remarkable how you haven't aged.
Neither have you, Bobby. Oh my God.
I have white hairs on my mustache now.
Yeah, but I swear to you, like, even when I touch like the skin on your back,
The skin's
it's like
pure.
a rhino hide. Like there's no sag. It's so tight. Your butt is really tight.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, you look incredible.
just a room full of people watching you guys flirt, but that's fine.
You want to hit it or what?
Well,
Hey, look at me. You want to hit it or what?
oh my God,
As I cackle like a hyena.
so nervous.
I get nervous.
I love you.
I love you guys. I love
you
everyone in the
guys.
room. Thank
Happy
you for being here.
400th to us.
Happy
This is-
400th.
We're going to keep on
Isa naman, feed ang bukupani ay makabululi.
1, 2, 3. Bobby Lee is the slap king. Khalyla is the slap queen. Gilbert has the flattest face, and George is terrible at stand up. Belly fan, congratulations. celebration on 400 episodes.
You guys are so
Also buy new merch at www.sleptkingdom.com.
The Accidentals, everybody!